So market is sold off today, and we saw that in the morning itself. SPY QQQ bearish, SPY at over PM lows, QQQ's MTF breakdown, semis heavy. So that means today it's a selling pressure. Right away I told everybody short QQQ's MTF. You can see this is a repeatable setup. This is QQQ short right here, and it was just short all the way down. As long as Ripster clouds stay red, you stay short. You see that we are going from one MTF to the second MTF. SPY was relatively stronger, but once it broke the pre-market lows, it faded all the way down. So that was a nice trade on QQQ today. All of the puts went over 200%. So these are 507s. These ones went from, basically you can trade any option, and you can trade leverage ETFs as well. You don't really have to trade the options. So you can see that it went from $1.25 all the way to $4, 200% more than that. Very easy setup, repeatable, 5 QQQ for living. So talking about the curls, curl was mainly on QQQ's. Reason it was QQQ was better today was because semiconductors were selling off. Always do a market analysis of what sector is weak, what is strong. You see that semiconductors been weakest all day. So semiconductor bounce would do in return give us QQQ bounce. I sent a price alert when QQQ started to curl right here. I also sent out this VIX alert that if VIX becomes bearish or breaks 1450, you get long on the market for the QQQ curls. These were 502 calls. You can see the curls on option chart as well. Let's say you're taking it to $1.60. Those went to 340. So curls, they went to 100%. We've been killing SPY QQQ. If you're really interested to learn more about SPY QQQ, go watch my previous recaps. I did this free webinar, SPY QQQ Trade for Living. You can come to the community and watch that and learn everything. So you know that QQQ is breaking the MTF cloud, pretty easy short. You look at XOXL, the short right at the open. All the semiconductors were short. So you know that that sector is weak, you take it and you short it. So there are opportunities all across the board. You can just take short the sector, or you can go long SOXS, make money that way. Ran from 24 all the way to 25 bucks. Qualcomm, AVGO, all those were great shorts. A lot of opportunities to make money there. But Nvidia was a great short because it broke this 50, 55 MTF, Ripster MTF clouds. So once it broke 135, it was a clean short. No question asked, just short it. So we are shorting QQQs and we are shorting Nvidia. And Nvidia has so much flow, crazy amount of flow. You can short with the options, buy the puts. We look at 136 puts. They went from $2 to $4. They were 100% trade. This was a nice fade end of the day. And then I called the curl on Nvidia as well when we were doing this 512 curls. Right here, I sent the price alerts that we are curling, and I told everyone to hold the swing overnight. So you see Ripster, repeatable setup. This is where you long. This is where you put stops in. From here to here, nobody's buying the dips under my teachings. We are all short. Everybody's buying the puts or shorting it. This is where we long, and look at how much we long. You can see that I told everybody to hold over 3450. MTF target, swing it. A similar trade today was AMD. AMD was our swing. Swing is a different account, which took a loss on the swing because what was happening was AMD broke a big support level. So we got out. AMD swing did give us a $5 yesterday. It's good if you lock the profits. Once you break the 1 hour trend, that's your first signal to get out. So AMD was a short. You short it, you do not buy it, let it fade. There was a buy at 133, but then when it starts to base and it starts to show you this base curl, you start to lock your profits, get out and look for the longs. And this is where we get our curls on that 512. That becomes A+ curl.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.